Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing this 2021 Genesis GV80. It's brand new for Genesis, so this is their first SUV, and I have to say that this SUV is beautiful. It even looks much better in person. I'm gonna go ahead and review this one. This one has the Prestige package and the Advanced package, so I'm gonna go ahead and review this Genesis GV80 for you guys. Under the hood, they're going to be a 3.5 twin turbocharged V6 engine connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 375 horses and 391 pound-feet of torque. And the fuel economy numbers are 18 in the city, 23 highway, and 20 combined. So here is the sticker of this GV80. This one is the 3.5 turbocharged engine. And as I said, this one has the Advanced package, and it does have the Prestige package. And you guys could pause the video at any time, and the price of this one is $72,000. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Uni White, and it looks very good on this GV80. And this one is the 3.5 Prestige trim. You could get a 2.5 rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, but I believe the 3.5s only come in all-wheel drive. And as I said, this one is a Prestige. Coming to the front, I really like what Genesis did with the front. For the headlights, the headlights are basically two individual lines or strips, and they're going to be four projectors. When the headlights are on, everything turns on. So it's not like the top ones are the low beam, the bottom ones are the high beam. So everything turns on when you have the low beam on, and everything stays on when you have the high beam on, but basically it just becomes more bright. Here is the grille. It looks nice and it looks massive. It is finished in chrome. Here is the Genesis logo. There's going to be the front-facing camera right here. And I just love the design of the grille. Here is the sensor for the safety features. And to the right, there's going to be a parking sensor. And there's more parking sensors right here. And here is an opening for air, and there's going to be a sensor right there and some chrome trim in the bottom. And I like the fact that the bottom of the bumper is finished in gloss black. So here is the side view of this GV80, and I have to say this SUV just looks perfect from every single angle, and the wheels have a really nice look, and there's a good amount of chrome, but honestly I don't mind it because this SUV just looks so good. So for the style, it's amazing, and I really like the fact that the headlights get extended into the fender and the taillights get extended into the quarter panel, and you could actually see the turn signal indicators from the side, and there is more turn signal indicators right here on the side, but there is no on the mirror. And the only reason that there's no on the mirror because there is turn signal indicators right there, and there's some chrome right next to the turn signal indicators, more chrome in the bottom, and around the window sills there's more chrome, and there's going to be a roof rail right there. And just everything looks so good in this GV80. On the mirror, there's going to be a camera. I'm going to show you actually the 360 camera in this GV80 because it's amazing. And right underneath the mirror, there's going to be a light that will display the Genesis logo when you actually unlock the SUV. For the rims, they have a really nice look to them. They are finished in this dark gray color, and the size of those rims, they are 265 4D 22s, and I think they just look perfect on this GV80. And up there, there's going to be a spoiler, and I really like the gloss black right here on the side. Everything looks perfect right here on the side, but let's go and move to the back, and I'll go and show you the back view of this GV80. So here is the back of the GV80, and I have to say the back looks as nice as the front. Everything just looks very nice in this GV80. I think Genesis did a great job. There's going to be a spoiler up top, gloss black around it, so that's a really nice touch. And here are the tail lights. They do mimic the front, and they just look very good. But I really wish that the tail lights had amber turn signal indicators, but they are red. GV80 badge all the way to the left. Genesis is right in the back. Here is the backup camera, and all the way to the right, it will say all-wheel drive with the 3.5 turbocharged badge. And here in the back, there are going to be some parking sensor as well. reflectors in the bottom, some chrome trim around them. And I really like the gloss black in the bottom. It just looks very nice. And those exhaust tips are actually fake. They're not connected to the exhaust pipe. And to open the tailgate, the button is actually located right here, so that's really nice. I like the fact that they kept this nice and clean, and they did not put a button where the license plate is. So here is the key for this GV80. It's nice and heavy, and it does have a Genesis logo in the back. There are going to be 8 buttons on it: lock, unlock, remote start, smart park, tailgate release, panic button, and a light button. I did mess with the light button, but for some reason it's not working. I did try to lock and unlock the SUV, but for some reason it's not working now, but it was working before. So you click on this button, basically the lights will turn on. If it's too dark, you could just basically turn on the lights without turning on the car. And here are 2 buttons to basically move the SUV to the front or to the back. All you have to do is just go ahead and lock it once. Remote start. And then all you have to do is just go ahead and press any button you want. And the SUV will go back by itself. You actually have to be around it. And that's it. All right, so let's go ahead and open the tailgate. And you could open it 3 different ways. One on the tailgate, one inside, and one on the key. And it does open nice and quick. And there is a very good amount of space in the back of this GV80. All the way to the left, there's going to be a light. It's an LED light. 2 buttons to drop the seats, and you could actually click on them one more time to bring them back up. 12 volt. And to the right, there's going to be a small storage place right here. And I believe this one actually has the aid kit. It's a $45 option. Another LED right here. And there are going to be some speakers here in the back. And let's go ahead and drop the seats down. Just go ahead and click on the buttons. Automatic. And they go down pretty quick. And they do go almost flat, so you could load a ton of things in this GV80. Let's go ahead and see what's underneath. There is the privacy cover that you could put on if you want to, and you could open this. There is a ton of space. I think this is the aid kit, or it could be this one. I'm not exactly sure. But there is a ton of space back here. So here is the door handle. The door handle has a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the car. It does have auto folding mirror. And it actually has blind spot monitoring system, but I think this is part of the advanced package to be able to get the blind spot monitoring system. There's going to be a light right behind the door handle. It's really hard to see. And there's going to be a sensor right here. That's how you lock the SUV. And by the way, those doors have soft closing doors. Here is the door panel, and the door panel is nice and soft, which is expected from Genesis, of course. This top portion right here is wrapped in leather. I love the white stitching right here. That nice wood trim just looks perfect. Here is the door handle, and the surrounding of the door handle, it has this silver finish. Memory seats right here, and here are some tweeters. This is actually nice and soft, so this is all nice and soft. The armrest is a little bit on the harder side. I wish it was a tiny bit soft. This is wrapped in leather and it feels amazing. Window switches and door locks, mirror controls, everything just feels perfect. And of course it's expected, and it does have a very nice sound. More of that brushed aluminum right here. This looks amazing. I really like the white stitching right here on the door. And this is wrapped in leather, by the way. And coming down, there's going to be some ambient lighting. It's going to be really hard to see. And this bottom portion of the door is actually not plastic. This is that synthetic rubber material, so it's nice and soft. A good amount of storage place, a bottle holder, but I really wish it was a tiny bit deeper. And this GV80 has the Lexicon speaker system. It does have 21 speakers in this SUV. So here are the seats, very comfortable, and they are part of the Prestige package. I love the white stitching and the white piping. And here are the power seats. And this button right here is basically a massaging function. Basically creates some waves in the seat to make it very comfortable driving this GV80. But let's go ahead and jump inside, and I'm going to show you the interior of this GV80. Alright, so coming inside this GV80, it looks very nice, and honestly in person it looks much better. Here is the steering wheel, and I really like the way how it looks. I like the fact that there's a really nice opening right here. You could put your hand right here while driving, so that's really nice. And the thickness is actually just perfect. The 10 and 2 grip are very good. So on the left, there are going to be few buttons: volume controls, phone controls, and you'll have this button. I think this is for changing stations or going from FM to AM to Bluetooth. All the way to the right, there are going to be more buttons. This top button right here is going to control the screen in the middle. And right underneath it, this is not the heated steering wheel, this is the steering assist. And an OK button right here with a wheel. And then you will have the cruise control. And all the way to the left, there are going to be more buttons: ambient lighting right here, brightness control, engine shut off when you come to a complete stop, it will turn off, lane keep assist, traction control, trunk release button, and here is the electronic e-brake. I really wish it had a light on it when you pull it. And here are the gauges, very clear, and I really like the way how they look. And the purple lights are basically for the safety features. So basically it monitors your face and eyes to see if you are actually looking at the road or not. The miles per hours are going to be on the left. The RPMs are going to be on the right. And here is the screen. It's a 12.3 inch screen. It looks amazing, and I really like what Genesis is doing with the screen. Here is the map, and it just looks very nice. It does of course have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you could actually split the screen if you want to. All you have to go to is go back home and choose, I think, any one of these, and then you could go to menu and then go down to split screen. Let's see, we want the weather, audio source, analog, so you could basically choose whatever you want. So that's nice. And as I said, guys, the screen is a 12.3 inch screen, and it just looks very nice. This is wrapped in leather. Everything is just very high quality. There's going to be a ton of stitching right here, and I really like the fact that this whole section right here looks like a vent, but actually the middle section is not a vent. This is basically just fake. It just gives it a really nice look. So those two right here are the vents. Coming down, you'll have a ton of controls right here. Those controls are going to be for the screen. Emergency light button right here. Auto function, it does have tri-climate control, and this screen right here is actually a touch screen. Here are the gold seats, heated seats. Here is the heated steering wheel. There's two settings for it, so that's nice. And as I said, this screen is touch. You could choose wherever the air comes from. Coming down, you will have two USBs and then a wireless phone charger, and you could actually close this if you want to. Just looks very nice. And here are the controls to control the screen. A volume control right here, a few buttons, and I really like that wood trim. Here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. It does have brake hold, and this shifter just looks very good. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it works in a minute. Here are the cup holders. Everything just looks very nice. And you will have the drive mode, hill descent, lock, the 360 camera, which I'm going to show you right now, and the parking sensor button. So here is the gear shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. If you put it in drive, it will stay blue. If you put it in reverse, it will turn red. And if you put it in neutral, it's going to turn back to blue. And if you click on the park button, the park button itself is going to turn to red. But let me go ahead and show you the 360 camera that this SUV has, because it's amazing. So that's the backup camera. It looks very good. Here is the 360 camera, and let's go ahead and click on this. By the way, this is a touch screen. I forgot to mention that. And here is a view that will basically show the rims, and this is very nice. So you could literally see everything around you, and it just looks amazing. And by the way, here is the Hyundai Elantra that is parked next to me. And there is a setting button right here. You could control a few things. And the shifter just looks very nice and very high quality. There's going to be a little bit more stitching right here on the side, and I really like this leather on the side. It's nice and soft. And this middle console is going to be a bridge design middle console. They're going to be a 12 volt actually right there. And here is the armrest, nice and soft. And you could rest your hand right here if you want to change the gears. So that's really nice. They added this section right here to be able to put your hand right here and change the gears. So that's of course nice. I love the white stitching right here to open it. There's going to be a button right here. Click on it. It does open that way, and there's going to be a removable tray. And actually there is a very good amount of space inside. Here is the rear view mirror. It looks very nice. It does have a few buttons right underneath it for the garage controls. It's frameless and it just looks very, very nice. There's going to be a few buttons right here. Here is the sunroof control for this almost panoramic sunroof. And to turn on the lights are basically touch. So this is a touch button. Just go ahead and click on it. And of course the lights are LED. And of course you could do the same thing for the other one. There's going to be a button to turn on all the lights in this SUV. Everything is LED right here. And here is the glasses holder. And I just love the design, even paying attention to details inside of those lights. That's very good. So here is the back door, and the back door is the same as the front. This top portion right here is nice and soft. It is wrapped in leather, white stitching, more of that wood. Here is the door handle, and there's going to be a light inside. Tweeters right here, and this is wrapped in leather. The armrest is the same as the front. Window switch right here. And with the Prestige package, you actually get the shades here in the back. So this is with the Prestige package. It gives you that power shade. You click the button one more time, the window opens. And I really like the way how this stitching looks with the leather. Brushed aluminum right here, and they're going to be a good amount of storage place right here in the back. Lexicon speaker, and here is the second row. Very nice and spacious, and those seats are very, very comfortable. And by the way, they are powered, and you could actually fold them down by clicking this button. So that's nice. And here is the armrest. It does have some white stitching on it, and here are the cup holders. And here is how the sunroof looks, and there are going to be some mirrors right here in the back with some lights. So in the second row, there are going to be some AC vents and climate controls. Here is the fan control, temperature control right here. And there are going to be some cold seats and heated seats, but the cold seats are part of the Prestige package. And in the bottom, there are going to be 2 USBs and an AC outlet. So guys, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, I would like to thank Faraz here at Key Hyundai in Milford for providing me this 2021 GV80. If you guys are interested, and if you guys live around, they're actually getting 22 GV80s in the next week or two. So if you guys live in New York, New Jersey, Mass, and if you guys are around Connecticut, make sure to come and check out Key Hyundai in Milford. And I'm gonna go ahead and put their information and link at the bottom of this video. But guys, if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.